Hello. What would happen if you tried to turn yourself a color of the rainbow? Well, let's find out. If you ever wanted to achieve this, look no further than the case of Paul Karason. As a young man, he was a fair-skinned ginger with freckles. There was nothing really noticeable about his looks, but years of consuming a certain substance and applying it to his skin made his skin turn an unusual color. It all began when his friend was diagnosed with petroleum poisoning. Karason saw an ad in a magazine showing a wilting daisy being brought back to life with the use of colloidal silver. And, among other things, colloidal silver was used for treating petroleum poisoning. He immediately got the advertised colloidal silver generator and fixed the drink for his friend. Out of curiosity, he tried some, and noticed after a few days that his acid reflux syndrome disappeared entirely. So he kept drinking. He would have about 10 ounces, or almost 300 milliliters for normal people, of it a day. The actual intake of colloidal silver wasn't that bad for his health. In fact, it is sometimes given to babies to ensure proper development. His skin mostly started changing color once he started applying it externally in an attempt to cure his dermatitis, since this enhanced the impact the colloidal silver would have on his skin. His dermatitis was cured, his skin was glowing, but it was glowing a shade of blue. This is caused by a condition called argyria. The condition occurs after excessive exposure to chemical compounds of silver or its dust. Argyria develops in the body when the ingested silver breaks down in the stomach, forming silver salt cations and absorbing into the bloodstream. The sulfur present in the bloodstream binds to the silver and deposits it into the skin. Sunlight exposure turns the salt back to silver, creating the navy blue color in the skin. Essentially, instead of getting a tan, he just started turning blue in the sun. Karason just so happened to develop the most dramatic side effects, which turned him literally into Papa Smurf. I mean, look at this man. Unfortunately, Karason passed away in 2013 at the age of 62. His death, however, was unrelated to his condition. To conclude, consuming colloidal silver, in lesser doses of course, is not detrimental to one's health. It could actually even help. As for the other colors, there are plenty of ways to dye your skin without the use of body paint. If you ever want it to be red, certain antibiotics and calcium blockers might cause the flush effect in your skin tone.
Or if you're pasty white like me, sitting outside in the sun for too long might do the trick. If you dream of being orange, try consuming too many carrots. No, seriously. Carotenemia is a condition which occurs as a result of consuming too much carotene. The surplus of beta-carotene clings onto your skin, especially areas with thicker skin such as your palms, feet, knees, elbows, and the area around your nose. Certain medications might also cause you to turn orange, mostly ones that are topically applied, such as ointments and creams. Being yellow is a bit more risky. The most plausible way of achieving the yellow pigment you want is through medicine-induced jaundice. The scariest part is that you might already be using said medicine. Drugs that induce adult jaundice range all the way from oral contraceptives to anabolic steroids, so better consider staying natty.
Now, the path to becoming green is definitely not one I would recommend, and if you decide to take this path, we want to let you know that we rid ourselves of all liability. The most accessible way you'll become green is consuming the drug desomorphine, colloquially known as crocodile. The naming of this drug came from Russia, and when a drug is called crocodile, you really don't want it inside of you. It's reported that users of this drug develop, of course, green or black scaly skin. However, you won't be able to enjoy your dream skin color for long. This drug literally eats you from the inside out, and if you manage to survive, you're sure to lose some limbs in the process. And for purple, I don't know, just use paint.